Hey, how are you doing? We have been discussing a lot about how to start a business as a new immigrant, wherever you are. I mean, if you have moved out of your country and started a new life in a new country, always think of starting a business over there. Most of the people who are educated moving to other countries, they stick on to survival jobs forever. So maybe after 5 years or 6 years only, they think they would have started one business once they arrived there. Then they fail to do that. So starting early bring early success actually. You may move from point A to point B of business journey. All will not pass the B point, but in between you will be learning a lot of stuff. Here comes the importance of 1 week MBA. So here at Immigrant Tales, we always discuss about immigrant business or starting a business. So it is possible. When I reached in Canada in 2017, I also started with a survival job. Later, I started a business in 2018 itself. So I failed in many stuff, but I succeeded in few. So which gives me lots of financial freedom and also the personal freedom. So welcome everyone to Immigrant Tales. If you have a story, you can share with me at bijo@canadianskills.ca. So we will be reaching out to you to get your story and publish your story in this channel. We have been discussing a lot about how to start a one-person business or how a person can start a business alone. Last week, that was our topic. Today, the topic is survival of the fittest. You know, to survive in a new country, you need to have lots of skills, especially if you're working in IT industry, because nowadays you can see lots of jobs are being replaced by AI, either be the cloud or chat GPT, open cloud. All these AI agents and core stations are replacing the jobs. So how to keep yourself fit? There is only one way out, that is to spend time, at least 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the evening. Minimum 2 hours is required for the survival. Be in any industry, for instance, if it is in healthcare or in IT or trades, it is best to invest some time because resources are handy nowadays. Earlier it was internet, now it is AI. So you can learn 2 months things in 2 days because of AI. So start learning. That's very important. You know, I am not an IT person, but I am in some of the IT groups actually nowadays. I took paid membership in some of the WhatsApp community groups, which is located in Kerala, that is called KPH Mafia and also Ecom Show. These groups are really helping. So there are a lot of people who are into IT, especially in Kerala Product Hunt, that is KPH, where lots of discussions are happening. So entrepreneurs and those who are working on different projects, students, and those who are creating new products, everyone is there. So they discuss. Every day I can see almost 200 conversations there. So all these conversations are not useful for me, but there are some conversations which are really helping me. And I'm getting good network there. And another show is that is ecom show where lots of small businesses are discussing, especially about how to start a Shopify store, online business, and in-person businesses. Lot of things are being discussed there. When I go through both these groups, I get lots of insights into my mentorship journey and also personally starting certain business. I can do the analysis of the pros and cons of different businesses there. So be in some of the groups like this. I'm also planning to start a new group that is called Immigrant Business Consortium. After the publishing of my book, that also will be launched along with the book actually. It may take some time, just wait for that. And if you are interested in joining this consortium, you can email me at bijo@canadianskills.ca. That is my email ID. Then let's start learning together. What should entrepreneurs learn to survive actually? In this modern AI era, we have to be upgraded. Don't depend only on the conventional systems actually. So we need to learn something every day. In my personal experience, what I do is, every day I spend at least half an hour or 1 hour to learn something from Claude actually. I integrated Canva to my Claude. So when I give the prompt, immediately I get simple designs for the community post and all those stuff. And also invoicing I am doing through the Claude. YouTube thumbnails I try, but it failed many times. But I always use the Canva for that. You know, when you start a business, definitely you need to have learning. So that is the first step. When I was posting something in the Forbes, I'm one of the member of Forbes Business Council. I got the membership last year. You know, there was a question like what a founder has to do initially. I always say that you should learn, you should read, you should write as a founder. We have to spend time for learning and for more insights. Then only your business will be growing. So your vision will be reaching its point, or the mission task will be achieved. So these are the things you can do to survive in the market and be fit as an entrepreneur. Good luck. See you next week.